I think we won with all phases playing a key role. You think about Cesar Silva and the field goal team. Those were not easy kicks. He's done that a couple weeks in a row now. You know, those points are important. It's pretty easy to show our team today that every play matters. 2-point conversion in the third quarter that they have, that doesn't seem like as big of a deal, is a huge deal. And then obviously the last 2-point conversion and Justin Houston just making a great play, shoving the receiver out of bounds as he's coming down with the ball.
Things were moving quick on that final drive. They did 53 seconds and just kind of marched down there. So I don't know that you had a chance to give that defense a message. But did you give them a message as they took the field for that last time?
We were looking possibly to call timeout, but we really felt good about the call. And when you call timeout, you give them a chance to really talk through what they want to. And them, with their situation, having no timeouts, you know I'd rather have more time to talk about offensively. Guys got their eyes in the right spot. We had the guys all covered. Of course, they did catch it, but we prepared. Our scheme is set up to where, you know, those windows are going to be small, and he caught it with very little room in the back of the end zone, and we were able to push him out.
You mentioned that the Perales forced fumble and Evan Williams picking it up. Did it feel like the game was maybe over at that point? Because I know the fans kind of started to file out. There was a minute 53 left in the game. Was there like a sense, you know, we've still got some work to do, guys?
There is no question. I've done this way too long, and our team knows who we were facing yesterday. We faced a very good team, and they're a team that is getting better. That battle was not over, even with 2 minutes and them having 2 timeouts. We had to get a first down. We absolutely knew that. You do have an idea that, hey, things are in a much better position after having the ball in your hands than they were when they're at midfield, but we knew we had some work to do yet there with 2 minutes to go.
Ronnie Rivers scored a touchdown, his first since UCLA, but then didn't return after that play. Can you give an update on his status heading into the week?
Yeah, I don't know much more from last night. I really haven't. I know he'll get looked at a lot today. I guess that's probably really what it comes down to. And I know Ronnie and our training staffs can do everything they can to get him back. We've had multiple guys that have had to make a quick turnaround. Ronnie's a guy that's, I think, over the years we've seen, he's a quick healer. Hopefully he can do that anytime you're with the lower leg, and especially being a running back. Those are hard recoveries, and we need him not 100%, but as much as possible to make the plays he's capable of making. Fortunately, we got some other guys, and Jordan Mims last night.
Yeah, I mean, how impressed are you with Jordan? We've talked about him all season, it seems, but given the circumstances, to then go and have a career high night like he did.
I did not realize until I looked at the stat sheet in our press conference exactly how many yards he had. I know he was running physical. The runs up the middle in the beginning of the third quarter when our line did a great job blocking, those are one thing, and he makes a guy miss at the third level and gets a lot more after the contact. Touchdown run where the line pushed him in. There's some great initial moves in there that you can see Jordan's just continuing to improve and develop his game, even in a time when, he isn't getting as many carries as, people normally think it takes to improve. And so it's a great lesson for our football team that you got to be ready when your opportunity comes, and when it does, it can be an awesome thing.
Switching to the defense, it seemed like there was so many opportunities for guys. I don't know that I've ever seen a box score with 23 different defensive players recording some sort of a stat. I mean, was it just a case of guys stepping up? Was there differences in rotations?
Yeah, there's a lot of that with the different things that they did offensively. There was certainly philosophies they had when they brought in certain personnel groupings, and we had to match that with our personnel. If they wanted speed, we had to put a little more speed out there. When they wanted to be bigger, we had to do the same. And so that's why you see a lot of guys on the football field. It's just a chess match, because when you bring pressure, their offense, and with a veteran quarterback, they have alert throws built in all over the place. When you sat back and made them earn it, it showed that it was a lot harder for them to consistently find ways to put the ball in the end zone. They might move the football a little bit, but putting the ball in the end zone was tough.
Up next is another ranked team on the road in San Diego State. What do you expect from this team when you put on the film?
It's a different type of physical game than like Wyoming, but it's got that same feel. It's going to be great defense from their end. A team that doesn't shoot themselves in the foot with turnovers. Sometimes it's okay for them to punt because they have a great special teams unit. They're obviously very motivated and have done a great job.
They're playing at a strange venue in Carson, and I look at the attendance numbers for them. It's a 27,000 seat arena, and they've only had like 10,000 in there. So is there the potential maybe for the Red Wave to overtake that?
That's a really good point. Obviously, I don't know a lot about the stadium yet. We'll learn more about that here, but I do know the proximity. We've had a lot of success taking people, our fans, down to the LA area. Man, that would be huge. We're riding a high right now, but love to have our fans there, because just like the UCLA game, it makes a difference.
Thank you for watching. For more videos like this from ABC 30, just make sure to hit that subscribe button below.